Hardcore hip hop commentary back in the building once again. And I gotta come on here and talk about Quentin Miller. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I feel sorry for Quentin Miller, man. Meek Mill really messed that man's life up. You know? And then, after Meek Mill exposes that Quentin Miller is the one that's writing for Drake, Meek Mill and Drake become butt buddies. I mean, it's crazy. And if y'all don't know, or if y'all forgot, back when it was all going down, Meek Mill's entourage jumped and beat up Quentin Miller in the mall. That's right. I'm gonna play the clip for you right now.
It's true. They caught me. We was in LA. I was walking to the Nike store, and he approached me, and this was really my first time really talking with me, and basically he told me, like, you know, he didn't appreciate the letter that I dropped, and it made him seem like he was a liar or whatnot, and they fucking stole off on me in the Nike store and ran. I shed blood in the Nike store on Wilshire. I shed blood in the Nike store. I'm really about this life, but nah, that shit's real.
So you heard it from Quentin Miller's own mouth that he was in a mall in LA when Meek Mill and his entourage saw him and approached him, and his entourage proceeded to beat up Quentin Miller. Okay? And it's messed up because Quentin Miller is he's from the suburbs. He's not about that lifestyle. You know, he's not a grimy type, savage type dude, you know. He was just a dude who wanted to be in the industry as an entertainer, but got in there quicker as a writer. And Taxstone, a podcaster who used to be on YouTube, who's now incarcerated, stated that this whole thing really went down because Meek Mill really wanted Quentin to write for him as well, and Quentin declined, so he had to deal with the consequences. So now I'm gonna let you hear from Quentin Miller himself again about how this whole thing affected his career.
Yo, so, you know, a lot of people have been congratulating me and sending me messages and shit about the 5-year anniversary of If You're Reading This and shit. And, you know, I look on socials and I see, like, producers and, you know, other people that were involved with the artists, and they get to talk about how proud they are of the shit, you know. And, you know, it's different for me. It's pretty much taboo for me to even talk about it, you know. I pretty much try to act like it don't even exist. The biggest project of my entire career, right? And that's pretty strange, but unfortunately, you know, I don't have the good memories about it that everybody has. You know, my good memories were all murdered, you know what I'm saying? Like the day Meek Mandela, you know, y'all buying that bullshit since he came out of jail, like he's whatever. The day he, you know, put my name out there, you know, and it just blew up my whole spot. And, you know, that shit just fucked everything up for me, bro. And it's so crazy because, man, it not only did it mess that up, but in the confusion of that shit, you know, me and DJ Drama and Cannon, like that whole side, our ties were severed because of that shit, because it was just so much confusion and everybody was trying to find out whose fault was it and this and that. Like, y'all just don't know what them phone calls was like. Y'all just don't know what them text messages was like. Like, y'all don't know what that pressure was like. It was a lot. It was hot. And that's one of the biggest things I regret was fucking up that relationship with them, because in the end, That nigga Drake and Meek, them niggas is best friends now. They watch basketball games and they do shows and shit together, you know? So it's just like, what the fuck was that even for? What the fuck was all of that for? You know, like all the stress that it caused, you know? And I know everybody else is able to move on because everybody else's careers was established and shit. My career wasn't established. And I was looking at that, if you're reading this moment, you know, at the time when I did it, I'm coming not fresh off, you know, 3 years ago I was dropped, and not for my publishing deal, but I was dropped as an artist, and I'm working these bullshit ass jobs. I'm working Publix, I'm working Target, I'm working factories and warehouses, I'm working, you know, different temp agency gigs. And then If You're Reading This came, and it's like, oh shit, my life is about to change, you know? And, you know, it's just crazy how the best moment of my life, you know, after a tweet turned into like one of the most stressful moments of my life, you know? So, you know, I envy all the other producers, artists, writers, whatever involved that get to just look at it in a good light, because it wasn't a good light for me. It was hell for me after that shit, you know? And 5 years later, you know, still trying to shake that shit, but it is what it is. Glad y'all enjoyed it. It's whatever, man. I'm trying to move forward. To the music game, labels, artists, whoever, take a chance on me. Take a chance on Quentin Miller, man. Y'all know I do these records. Y'all know I got these records. I could do this shit in my sleep. Take a fucking chance on me, man. Everybody want to kick me to the curb, man. Everybody want me to just play the background, and they just want to just give me ideas for this person, give me ideas for that person. Fuck that shit, man. Give me the opportunity, man. Give me the ball, man. I see a lot of artists out here that I know for a fact I can box with, man. I can box with all these niggas, man. So take a chance on Quentin Miller, man. 2020, new decade, man. It's just over with, man. Take a chance on me, man. That's it.